do a week-ending version of Stadium Creator, Ballpark Creator, the Gaming Kitchen. Back at it again, back at it again, back at it again, back at it again. Doing some final touches here to Ebbets Field before I send this baby on to its merrily way once and for all. So that's that. If you guys were up last night, you saw that I got the update for the Bristol race baseball field. I'm already working on that. That's going to be a project. What we got going on there? We got, I got, I have Angel Stadium, which is not done. The layout for it is done, but I got to build the ballpark. That's probably going to be early next week. San Diego Stadium, Jack Murphy Stadium. I have an outline, which I'm going to do before I leave today. It's going to be laid out. But first, I get Ebbets Field done. There's not much done here, but I would like to finish up on this version here, which doesn't take too long. Excuse me. With a new app, with the new downloads and stuff that you got in here and new things, it would be foolish for me to move on and not change them. So that's that. Projects that are currently on schedule, I like to keep close to the chest for many reasons. One, I don't like to create a false sense of expectations for myself, for anybody else waiting for anything. And for two, I like to, as things change, new ideas come. So I would like to keep my schedule going. I have Negro League ballparks I'm going to be working on. The Baltimore baseball saga continues. That's going to be continuing to go on because, well, it started and it needs to still finish. So that's that. So that's that right there. I have taken the liberty of working on a few ballparks that need to be updated for the sake of completion, that need to for the sake of new ideas, and for the sake of always constantly tweaking, working at all the stuff in which you would want to fix if it was your project, if it was your, your pet project, your baby, if you must. So this is my pet projects. These are my models. These are my kits, and I, would like to have people, if they are going to play a game in a ballpark that is suitable and it is accurate as much as possible to the original display that's being portrayed. So that's the intentions here. That's always been the intentions, as always, is to make sure that the product that is being put out there for review is put out there because, you guys love Ebbets Field. Ebbets Field, Wrigley Park, Wrigley Field, excuse me, Wrigley Field, Fenway Park. These are going to be just a few that I'm going to be working on. I'm going to be doing classic versions of them and so on and so forth. Those are coming. The layouts will be soon done. And that's how this is going to go. So that's my plan. I play things the way I play them. I build things the way I build them because I don't like putting unnecessary expectations on myself to do something that, in all honesty, is just going to stress you out and make stuff. So it's not what I do. This is for fun. This is for leisure. This is for great source of research and everything. And I advise people to do that. So just a refresher course, if people want custom ballparks, if upon request, is placed via currency, cash app. I try to stay away from Venmo because, Venmo's the devil. And that's that. I just, we're going to keep it a buck. If you're good at something, never do it for free. And so that's that. That's just it right there. Now, if you want help, if you want me to suggest you to on how to make stuff, I will gladly help you. I will gladly give assistance. I always tell people that knowledge is power. I will gladly help anyone who wants to learn about tips and tricks to build ballparks. If I don't have the answer for you, best believe somebody else will have the answer for you, and I will send them your way, or I will send you their way so that you can learn. I don't believe in keeping any ounce of knowledge to oneself. If you feel threatened by somebody who is more talented than you or anything like that, it is not the boat that I sail on. I think this is a great field that we are in here when it comes to dealing with people, and people who are very enthusiastic about this mode, very enthusiastic about what they would like to achieve here, and that's what I like to go on. And so that's pretty much how I like to view this. So those are the plans that I'm working on. I'm going back to redo stuff, spruce it up, make it look better, give it the vision that it deserves. Give the ballparks the community that it deserves, go back, redo maps, redo things like that. The only versions that I am not redoing is the stuff I did near the latter end of MLB The Show 23 and that, because at that point I was kind of on the same path that I'm on now. So there's no need to redo something if you already, are already on that path. So that's that. So what I'm doing today, wrapping up on this, I'm going to get as much done as possible here. Change the backdrop, change the settings, change all those things, and then I will be heading out and starting the weekend yet again. So that's what I'll be doing. Special thanks to people who come through here all the time. If you come through here one time, that's fine. I'm not going to hold you. If you come through here 2 times, it's fine. I'm not going to hold you. I'm appreciative of people who want to come through here and want to learn something, want to contribute something, want to make a person's day better, want to do anything better. I appreciate it, and I love it. So that's how that's going to happen. There's a lot of plans for ballparks to be built. Polo Grounds is going to be one of them. There's going to be an earlier version of it. It will be studied. It will be put down. It will be implemented and created. That's how I roll. The Baltimore Baseball Saga collection. It is coming. Oriole Park 2, Oriole Park 3, Oriole Park 4, Oriole Park 5. All of them will be created meticulously, so that it will own up to the awesomeness that is deserving of said ballpark standards. These were ballparks that were built in the 1800s, so you have to have drawn diagrams. All those things I have access to. As a Sabre member, I purchase Baltimore baseball book collections. Everything from Madison Avenue grounds to Old Oriole Park. Those things will be there, and those things will suffice. So that is that. That's the update I want to give you guys. I am going to be working on the last touches on Ebbets Field here. And then I am going to put the buildings in, fix the other side, and then I'm getting out of here. This will be ready for play. I will have it on TikTok as a new display, and everything will be everything. So if anybody comes in the next hour and a half, be much obliged. I will talk. I will, shoot the breeze, do anything that people like to um, critique or talk about. I will be there to do that. So, yeah, awesome stuff. Told you, Max, just sit back and wait. I tell you, it'll get there. I feel like a lot of things are better this year than what it was last year. And all I got to do is just add the fixings onto this, and then I'm pretty much good to go. It'll be back out for production. But yeah, you mentioned a you mentioned a speech last night. What speech did I was? What speech was I doing? What speech was I doing? I forgot. I think the only thing I was talking about last night was getting projects done, getting stuff cooking. I got a whole bunch of stuff laid out and research and everything just ready to go and just you know ready to hit the ground running. Oh yeah, yeah. I got Polo Grounds lined up, Wrigley Field lined up, Fenway Park lined up, and they're all back to back to back to back to back to back to back. So what I'm doing is basically just doing the preliminaries for them, laying them down. So all I got to do is just go back, do research, check everything down, and this one thing. Like this is why, like I tell people, in my honest opinion, if you want to do, if you want to do stadiums for people, ballparks for people, all that type of stuff, that's nice and good. But I don't like putting any more expectations on myself than what I want to put on myself. Because by doing that, all what you're doing is just creating pressure and screwing yourself up. Um, Screwing yourself up from the process of, like here's my thing. This is my 2 cents. It is better to surprise people with what they think they didn't know. It's better to surprise people. Okay, it's better to surprise people with what they didn't think they wanted than to create an expectation and request and ask people for stuff that they thought that they wanted. And like for me, like I just don't have. I did the whole request and pay for stadium stuff last year. Okay, I did all of that. The fact of the matter is that when you do that type of stuff, all what you're doing is just creating expectations on yourself and pressure. And like, if I can avoid doing that, I'm going to avoid doing that. It's just what it is. Like, I'm not going to sit up there and create, any more pressure on myself than what need be. But if that's, so yeah, I got a whole bunch of stuff cooking. I got references, sheets, all that type of stuff. I just sit back and I watch people create their stuff. I let people do their thing. I let people roll, and I'm like, all right, cool. I'm coming in next. Just do what it do. Do what it do. That's all to it. That's how I do stuff, bro. I keep the left hand. The left hand never knows what the right hand is doing, and that's just how I roll. Life's a lot better that way. It's just how I roll, bro. Put some apartments there. I don't believe, like, here's my thing, like, you guys have been here with me since, like, MLB The Show 21, 21, since all this stuff started kicking off. And here's the thing in which, I believe in doing. Like, I'm a firm believer that, like, um, I'm a firm believer in, I want to make what I want to make. And I will teach people. If people want to come to me, they will learn. If they don't, then they don't. I don't like creating a environment where people got to feel like they're competing with me. I don't like that at all. I'm not one to have people compete. I always tell people that you are competing ultimately with yourself. You are ultimately competing with yourself. That's the way you should be. That's the way you should be in every aspect of your life, every hour on the hour. You should be competing with yourself, not me. Because when you start competing with me, you're now holding me to a standard that you may get to. But even if you do get to that standard, then what? It's a life learned lesson. It's things in which you don't if you know these things right here are cool in the sense that like you are building like my Ebbets Field is going to be different from somebody else's Ebbets Field, and my Memorial Stadium is going to be different from somebody else's Memorial Stadium. That doesn't mean mine is going to be the definitive. It's definitive for me. If somebody picks up and looks at it, it's definitive to them, but it's not definitive to me. It's not definitive to anybody else. It's definitive to me. And that's what I want. When I'm done with this Ebbets Field today, I'm at peace with it. I'm cool with it. I like it the way that it is. I move on. I never touch it again. And I mean that. And I made rules for that for myself because I went back and I went back to the archives. If you're still here, I don't know if you're not, but whatever. I went back to the archives here and I looked at how many Memorial Stadiums I've done. And I've done like so many of them. I've done like at least over 100 versions of that ballpark, and still come out of it like, damn, I could probably do more. So it just comes down to like what you are trying to achieve in all of this. If you're trying to, you know, um, build and get better, and build and do research, and build and learn that stuff, then that's how you do things the way I do them. If you're a type person where, if you feel like this is a competition and you're trying to beat me and surpass me, then all right, cool. I'm not here to compete with people. I'm here to help people build what they want to build, show them what they would like to be shown, and then that's it. Now I move on with my life. You know, Max, if you're still here, you said you had a plan for um, you had a suggestion as to like how to build ballparks or something like that. What was it that you said? If I had more time today, I would definitely redo I would definitely finish the Bristol one. But Rome wasn't built in a day. I guess neither will this. And of course, what you guys always wanted to hear, I am done. This is it. I believe it is now my time to get up on out of here very soon. I'm going to place this last extra person in here to get this in here. And then, boom. And then I'm out. We will delete from some place that I can snip from. No problem. No problem. Kaminsky Park will be built as well. Not the Negro League one, but there will be a another version of it. So be on the lookout for that. This Evans Field is done. So this is going to be uploaded on it's going to be uploaded on TikTok. You don't stop. And that's when I will be updating that. So, all right, let me see what I can delete here. Let's take one of these buildings out, sparse it out. There you go. And there you go. I was going to strip this thing down and make some more stuff out of it. And, dude, I ain't got the time for that, brother. You know, it is what it is. I can't put the flags on the flag thing. But you know what? I like it. It's good the way that it is. I've done the best that I can with the littlest that I can. So this is done. All right, folks. So that's basically what we're doing, what I'm doing. Figure to take a trip down good old memory lane here with Evans Field. And I might just delete these built on parts right here because I don't like how they look. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. It still looks good, somewhat outside of there. So, um, So that's what this is how you build it. This is my version of it. Um, more fill, more filling. Um, yeah, I'm gonna replace this one because I always put that one here. A lot of people always ask, well, how do you get to put this many buildings in? How do you get to pull off what you pull off with the memory that you have? It's very simple. I said it before on here, and I'll say it again. Any project you go into, and I'm talking about not just this one, I'm talking about anything. Any project that you go into, you must be at peace with the fact that the ballpark that you're working on can either be replaced or redone or anything such as that. That you have to redo stuff, do stuff differently, all that type, this, that, and the third. You must be at peace with the fact that like what you are. You must be at peace with the fact that like whatever you're working on has the potential or capacity to be replaced or to be done differently, and so on and so forth. You have to be at peace with that. The most important thing to do is like I even look at this and I'm like it goes right back to Memorial Stadium. So like how in the world can I do Memorial Stadium like this, but I can pull this off? How can I do Kansas City Municipal Stadium and I can't do Memorial Stadium like that? And it's very simple. It's because you take a lot of things to heart differently when it's something that's dear to you versus when it's just something that you just want to work on and you work easily. And I've been working on that. I'm not perfect, but there is a certain skill to where if you make something that's entirely different, you're going to approach it more precise. You're going to approach it with more precision than say what you've been able to accomplish in the past. And that is something that still takes time to understand, still takes time to learn, and still takes time to master. That's just it. Don't overthink it. Have fun with it, and just don't marry yourself to the project at hand. Like eventually, you will have to cut certain things out, and you will have to make stuff like this. So this is your typical, much like the Yankee Stadium. This is a classic Ebbets Field. This is the Ebbets Field that most people are used to. And if you flash forward to what I had last year versus what I got this year, this version is going to be bonkers. So, this is it. It's getting late. I'm going to save this. I'm finally done with it. I'm going to film it, put it up on YouTube, and then I'm going to get out of here and hopefully get me some tacos or something. And that's it. So I'm doing this throughout all of my ballparks this year, ladies and gents. I'm going back and I'm editing them and I'm making them definitive, and that's it. They're going to be definitive, and I'm never looking back. So this is it. This is a version of Ebbets Field that you can play. It's going to be uploaded. I'm going to film it being uploaded, and that's that. And if people wish to copy it, if you wish to study it, learn from it, go right ahead. I am done. I've written everything that needs to be written, and that is that. So, you folks take it easy. You guys have a great weekend. Stay safe. Much love to all of you. Cookies and milk ice cream. Get it if you can. Some of the best stuff I've ever had. And I will catch y'all next time.
Baby, I'm drenched, living water flowing. Ain't no manifest, I'm reaping what I'm sowing. Yahweh told me he would do it and he wasn't joking. He the difference between how it was and how it's going. Wet, whole team going dumb in the chat. Nobody frontin', I came from way in the back. We was cool until we went and got the tap. Started making movies, now we don't know how to act. Jeez, you know me, I'm your OG, low key. I be so glad we ain't low key. Dozing, that is not us. I get no sleep. Who you know that could top?
I forgot they played music in this, so I got to talk over it, I guess, because I don't want to get this. I don't want to get this copyright strike. I kind of like this or copyright whatever thing. I don't get paid anyway on this, but whatever. I'm just going to be uploading it. So, upload successful, folks. Catch you around. Be easy. We made it through another week. We can do another one. Life is precious. Life is short. Find your purpose. Find your goals. Find your reason. Find your dreams. Find your ambitions. It don't even have to be this. It could be anything. Start somewhere. Do something. Go somewhere. Write something. Draw something. Sculpt something. Build something. It doesn't have to be in a game. Any idea, write it down on paper. Any cooking idea, find a recipe. Go do it. We need people out here in this world who are constructive people, people who are going to build things, people who are going to give life to things, people who are going to give inspiration to people, people who are going to build people up. If this stream does that for you, God bless you. Universe bless you. Science bless you. Whatever it is you want to be blessed with you, Krishna, Buddha, whatever. If it's positive, go for it, go with it. We need good energy in this world. We need good people in this world. Spread it, pass it, keep pouring that sugar. I'm going to do my part. You guys do yours. I will catch you next time. I love you all. Hope you all love me. Most importantly, I hope you all love yourselves. Peace.